What is up, guys? My name is Adam, and I am in Clarksburg, West Virginia, and I found this super cool looking abandoned school. This one is going to be super interesting, assuming I can get in. Obviously, I'm not going to be going through the front door, so we're going to have to find access another way, but this one looks super cool. I'm going to walk around the building and see how I'm going to figure this one out. And there's no trespassing signs, so green light, good to go. So yeah, we're gonna walk the perimeter and see what's up with this building. Yeah. This is a terrible idea. Like, going to the most dangerous neighborhoods in these dangerous American cities is not a good idea. Going in a building that you don't know what's inside is a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea on top of terrible idea. I've been doing stuff like this for a decade. I've been to, war-torn countries. I'm used to this scenario, but for anybody else thinking that this is a good idea, it's not. You don't know what's inside. You're putting things at risk that you 100% do not need to be. So this is the Stanley Technical Institute. And it is huge. Look at this place. It's enormous. Very stately, right? Like the brick, the archway almost looks like Taj Mahal almost, Just super cool. And then Linden School. So you've got trade school, you've got Linden School, so it looks like this changed hands over the years. And now it's just dormant. More of the exterior here. With the cherry blossoms, it's pretty, Like, it's a pretty formidable building, but it just went to waste. They obviously had to put the ramp in for, handicap accessible reasons, but this one is huge, guys. Huge from the outside. So this is where I might be able to make entry. Alright, we're in. So it's an old school. Alright guys, I want to be real careful with this though, because this is a huge building. Custodial training. Floppy disk. VHS. This is a school from the 90s. These are all grades. 93. August of 93. So this is a school from 1993. No smoking in a school? Of course. TV looks like it's 1990s too. B3 shop. Leadership service. What is this? So maybe shop means like where they work on things. Like this could be like a intermediate school. This could be a school like for people between high school and college, or technical school. And maybe it's for carpentry or electricians. Like a trade school. Looks like this is the school. Mon Youth Pool GED construction training. This was for construction. Looks like the students had lockers. Let's see if we can open some of these. Yeah, so these are students. Put like things, a few good men, Marines. Bathroom. No exit. Showers, probably. Yeah, these are the bathrooms. Please wrap and dispose of your pads and tampons. Alright, so I'm in the females room. Or the girls' bathroom. Look at how old these are. Yeah, these are very old lockers. So I'd say this has been abandoned for 20 years, at least. And it said, when I was checking that I've been in this room. When I was reading that teacher's attendance and marking and grading book, it said 1993. So this could have been abandoned since boys BSMTRR. Okay. Yeah, these are all crashed down, these urinals. Looks like we're getting some sun in there. Yeah, this computer looks to be 90s, right? Can't even tell the brand. So this would have been another classroom. So yeah, a teacher would have been like here, blackboard, all the students sitting here. success skills for the workplace. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is, yeah, it's got to be trade school. English. Copyright 1986. Applied business mathematics. Mathematics. This could have been general studies, I guess. Perception. Literature series. So this is lit. This would have been English lit. Property of, doesn't give a name. Gift from Feed the Children, not for resale. Feed the Children. This was a government-run school? Janitor's closet, probably. Yeah, janitor's closet. Creepy though. So I haven't been in here. Door 7. I guess these are just bulb, or like for lighting. Bulbs for lighting. Look at this day 60, 80. I don't know what all this means. But this looks old, heavy duty vertical tube heater. Like, look at this heating system. It looks just like really old. Columbus Heating and Ventilation Co. It just looks super old, right? This is not a modern building. What was going on in here? This is very strange. Like somebody could have gotten in there and walked around, like shimmying around the building. This is very strange too. Yeah, it's definitely a very old building. Alright, so I think I've seen this building before. Rollerblades. So that's 90s. I think I've seen this room already. I think I came from that way. But let's go back the way we came because I don't want to get turned around. I need to remember the way I got in here. Because I don't want to be doing things twice. This is just creepy, the fact that somebody can crawl in there, this crawl space. Like, why is that necessary? To crawl into the building. And it's weird they have so many of these. They were like planning on updating the lighting in school and then they just never got to it. I think that way we're not going to go. This is probably another, maybe I'd say this is an office. Not really a classroom, but an office. One of the teacher's office. It's unopened. Oh, it's opened. Yeah, I'm not going to go through it though. So some of the personal files of the teachers is still here, which is very weird. Alright, I guess we can try these stairs. Cobwebs. No luck with those stairs. Gotta remember how I got in here too. So I can get out. Yeah, we already went in there. So bathroom, students' lockers, girls' room. We entered the classroom. I think this is the classroom that we entered through. Yeah. Okay, so that's my exit right there. You can see it. It was not easy to get through, by the way. Equal opportunity. Alright, so building construction progress chart. Safety, map, blueprint, tool, carpentry, drywall, painting, masonry. Makes sense. Stanley Institute, Technology Institute, maybe it's this. Stanley Technical Institute. Because I'm in Clarksburg, I think. Seems like an old heating system. Get out. Be quiet a little bit. Office. Where'd that come from? I don't remember seeing another classroom. So a fax machine. So 90s. Maybe jumped up. We had a black basketball court. Old Block. Kill. I've been to Old Block in Chicago. Ah, the floor is so creaky. I don't know what that's doing, but it's creeping me out. Looks like more offices. Probably staff bathroom. Alright, so another teaching space. Staff kitchen, probably. So then a classroom. Stop burning copper. City of Clarksburg. I don't get why some of the staff's like folders are still here. What's in this room? Ah, bathroom. I'm freaking myself out. Pictures of babies. What? Why are there pictures of babies? How weird, huh? That's an old looking calculator. Fax machine. Lots of just old equipment. IBM computer. What is this? I think it's like an overhead projector or something. Look at this HP. Old school. Alright, so this is a big lecture hall. This is a huge lecture hall. Theater. Stanley Tech building construction. So this would have been like theater, and probably like this looks like there's a, what are those called? Podium to address all students. This is a comforter. That's a comforter. That's weird. Yeah, so this would have been student assemblies, theater production. So they definitely had some arts going on then. So it wasn't all just classes. It's weird that they had a washing machine. Yeah, it's just theater stuff. I don't really care about that. Looks like a toy gun, like a Nerf gun. Sexual harassment policy. Maybe that was one of the meetings they had to attend. All these have been cleaned out. This is probably the main entrance. Yeah, look at this. Somebody just cleaned these out. I wonder if they had anything in there. It's just totally cleaned out. So this says Adult Learning Center spokes. Adult Learning Center, helping adults move forward. So maybe this building acted as a few different things. A school, like a trade school for kids. And then maybe had some adult classes as well. I think actually most trade schools do that. Restrooms, we've already been in those. I think a lot of computer rooms. I think a lot of trade schools do that. Where they allow like adults to have classes too. Like continuing education for adults. Okay, we got a CD. But we're still in the 90s. In the early 90s, I don't know. DVDs came out. So all the computers are gone, obviously. So, but you can picture it like teacher there, all the computers lined up here. And if they had a computer class, this had to have been early 90s. All right, let's try one more floor. Don't want to go up this one. This is the very top. Principal's room, maybe. Ninja training. No, NJATC training. Yeah, my guess is maybe principal's office or faculty office. Yeah, just a classroom here. Not too much to see. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, so there's a lot of lit material. So they basically they obviously taught basic education as well, not just like construction or electricity, but they were teaching lit too, grammar. I didn't go to a trade school, so I don't know if that's like standard trade school protocol. All this equipment's still here. These TVs all looking at like 93. Everything stopped in 93, I think. Because that's what we found on the attendance book, was 93. And these TVs just scream 1993 to me. I mean, not exact date, but it's got to be like kind of around there. So 93, so this place has been just sitting there for 20 years, 30 years. And, maybe there's not, Clarksburg isn't growing, so there's no need to, renovate this place. Maybe this was at one point like a rustling, bustling town, and now demographics have just fell. And they can't, justify having a trade school here, maybe. And I mean, this would be so much money to renovate. Let's be fair. Like, all these ceilings are just messed. I mean, the whole place is just trashed. They would have to gut the entire inside. I didn't get a good look at the exterior. We'll do that. I'll actually go and check out the exterior of this building. So here's another classroom. Blackboards. See, what I can't understand is why they left so many files here when they abandoned it. And like students' work. Like this is a student. No, this is a teacher's notation. Pledge prayer. West Virginia and NM taking information to the people on health care. 10 a.m. 8/16/2010. Something was going on here in 2010. Governor Mansion. Yeah, that's fairly recent. What the hell, man? That surprises me. So, at most 15 years. I'm really surprised to see Governor Manchin's name and the date 2010. That's really, none of those TVs are 2010. None of these computers are 2010. The basement heating equipment, nothing looked 2010. Ready to work is wrong. Oh, right to work is wrong. I don't know what that means. Right to work is wrong. Oh, Jones Printing Company, 2019. What? So this was something else after it was a school. I came that way, but we're going to actually go exit this way. This computer is just done for. It's fried. Closed. Emergency use only. Okay. Actually, not really sure where I am right now, but we'll find out. Oh, that's where all the Pepsi machines were destroyed. So we came up this way. So I'm actually going to go do the same. Oh, remember that weird walker too. The creepy walker. And the get out says get out. And it says help. It's creepy, right? Alright, so we came from this way. But I've got to be really smart about getting out of here. RIBT classroom, I think that's where I came from. Alright guys, so I'm going to have to get up there and squeeze myself through, so I'm not going to record this part. So guys, that's it for this one. Super interesting inside this one. It was a school, it was a trade school, then it was Jones Printing Company, whatever. And now it just kind of is like this. But this one, super cool inside. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. And I'll see you in the next video.